My name is Nita Little. I'm old, and I am have been doing contact for 45 years, as long as contact is. Okay? How has it changed my life? I don't know, because I have no life other than contact. I mean, I have a life, but it's been... I haven't... contact has always been a part of my life. I have an extraordinary life. I travel, and I have an intellectual life with contact. I have a physical life with contact. I have a social life that includes the whole world. What I can tell you right now is that being a contact dancer at my age, at 66, is I'm not like anybody I know my age. I'm a totally different kind of human being, and that kind of isolates me. It makes me different. But I am happier and healthier than most people my age. I don't have the same level of security because of... I mean, maybe I have more security because I have a whole world of people that care about me and that I care about, but they aren't in my immediate place where I am necessarily. Some are, but not. But the world that I know is, you know, it's huge, scattered everywhere. My intellectual life has been phenomenal, and creative life has been remarkable too. I'm a dancer as well as a contact dancer, and I don't separate those two things in my thinking. When I train, it took years for me to integrate my contemporary dancing, my modern dancing with my contact, and to understand, as an improvisational dancer, how that is consistent with contact and crowd. And so I spent many years figuring out how that dancing, the attention that it takes to compose with other people choreographically in dance and in contact, that there is a thread through both of those so that they integrate into one thing. And so I've been working a lot on that, and that has a lot to do with what I teach as attention now. But, you know, if aside from all the stuff that I'm doing in terms of developing this form, how extraordinary to be able to develop a form, and then to see that form go from 3 people in a dance studio to a world of people dancing. It's, I mean, weird, huh? Yeah. So, what can I say? I just am extraordinarily blessed. And I think I have come into the world at a time when women, in particular, have been going through a great deal of change, political change, social change, and in contact, physical change. What we think women do, can do, should do. I don't like the word should. I don't actually work with that word. I really try and let should as a word go, and think about the word could instead. So what women can do is really constantly changing. I don't think it's fixed yet. I think we're still exploring what it is to be female, but we're still exploring what it is to be human. And now I'm really very interested, as you know, I'm interested in rewilding attention. What is it that we think is human? And how do humans... contact as a form which has a base in physicality, but it is also really critically how we are mentally awake in that physicality that offers us the possibilities that we then move into and through. In the early days, coming together and figuring out the physics, the felt physics of moving, so that it wasn't about posture or what it looks like. It was about engaged physics and engaged relational physics. And that takes us right into communication and contact as a form of exploring the potentials of communication. How extraordinary. That's an amazing piece of work that we are still working. I'm still working on that one. I'm working on that in lots and lots of different ways. Right now with my institute for the study of somatic communication through dance ensembles, I'm creating dance ensembles all over the world. I like to live on an edge. I like to explore the edge of thought, the edge of physicality, the edge of possibility. I'm an explorer. That's what I do. And I do it intellectually, and I do it physically, and I do it creatively. And I really am interested in supporting the possibility that dancers, not all dancers need to be performers, that there is a dance which is incredibly valuable that we do when we want to understand more deeply and more profoundly what the potentials are for communication or for being human or for... And that dancers need to be listened to like scientists are listened to. Who else is exploring the human experience? Who else? Actors could be, and yet it would be interesting perhaps to see if actors could be researchers, but dancers certainly can be researchers. And we need them.